I'm going to give you a quick tour of my 2025 Metaphysician's Day Planner. First, I'm going to show you the 2024 that I'm closing out this weekend. It is a full year, very full year. So this is my 2024 that I'm wrapping up this weekend. And Monday, I start my 2025. And for this year, I chose this beautiful waterhouse painting of a witch drawing a magic circle around a fire for practicing craft. And I drew my card for the year and for this planner, which was the world. That's not my year tarot, but I'll get into that later. And then I've started filling out all of the different parts of it. Here's the astrological charts that I was using. And then I haven't filled these out yet, but this is the big strategic plan, the cartomancy, and the quarterly plan. All of those front matter. This is the month that will start next week. This is the weekly plan layout. And in the back, I have the note pages I use for some different things. And then in the back, of course, behind the note pages are the what Benebell calls the grimoire pages, which is, some occult studies for us to use throughout the year. So this is the setup for my 2025. But I also took the guidebook, the astrological and tarot guidebook that comes with the Metaphysician's Day Planner, and I created a journal. So actually, I'm calling this my 2025 grimoire, and I used a different waterhouse painting with the crystal ball for this one. And I think these really go together so beautifully. I'm so happy with them. And then I've got, in here, I've got some information that Benebell sent in email form, and then I've got tarot readings for my personal tarot card for the year, for the Hermit, which is the universal card, and then the combined, my year is the Moon and the Hermit, and those combined. So I've got some readings on that. Then I've got implementation strategies. And then I went to the Spirit Keeper's Tarot, which is my tarot deck of choice. That's the one I use the most. And the two cards are, the Hermit is the erudite and the Moon is the necromancer. So then I did some readings from that deck that are more deck specific to that, and then there's more suggestions and recommendations for integrating practices around these things. And then I go into more detailed astrology about what's happening for me in 2025. And I'm having a Mars return, so I'm going to do some more research on that. I've got 3 stelliums in 2025, which is pretty intense. And then in the back, I had done a reading based on a workbook that Benebell gave us around the Lot of Fortune. And so I've got both natal and solar analysis of my Lot of Fortune reading in the back of this. So the rest of this is all Lot of Fortune. And then I've put in these grid pages so I can journal and make notes, as you can see I'm doing here. So that's how it's becoming my grimoire, right? Is really reflecting and working through that. When I was in the process of making this book, I came across a reading that Benebell had done for me in the spring of 2020 called Inner Darkness, Inner Light. This is what it looks like, right? Your Chiron, Black Moon Lilith, White Moon Selena, lunar nodes, and Hermetic Lot of Spirit. And I could not, for the life of me, remember having ordered this or gotten it. And when I think back, it was the spring of 2020 when things got really weird. So I think I just like skimmed through this and completely forgot about it until now, 4 years later. So I'm ready. I'm ready to do some deeper shadow work. So I have gone through and done some readings on the Inner Darkness, Inner Light report. And what I did, so the Inner Darkness, Inner Light report is based on the natal chart. So I did some analysis on the solar chart and how those combine. And it is a big, big moon year for me. Not just the tarot card, but things that are happening in my chart. So I have a whole section where I created a moon calendar. So starting on January 13th with the full moon, I've got how it works with this plan, this Inner Darkness, Inner Light shadow work that I'm doing specifically, and it's got affirmations and rituals, and it goes to the end of 2025. And then the key dates from that are I'm going to move into my calendar because there's like 4 or 5 key moons for me. So this is my shadow work grimoire for 2025. This is my everything else grimoire for 2025. And this is my Metaphysician's Day Planner. So in addition to all of this, I do, traditional project management tools for the big projects, writing books and things that I have going on. But this is what takes me through day to day.